Good morning, everybody, from Pixar Place Hotel. So it's around like a little after 7 right now. Park opens at 8, but we woke up earlier than our alarm, or at least I did, so I got ready early. So we're ahead of schedule, which is good. But they have the little cafe open here. I forget what this cafe is called, but they do have some like grab and go stuff like fruit and some like pastries and salad and stuff like that. And then you can get coffee here as well. There's no like formal walk up at this hotel, so this is kind of like what you get. And then the store's already open, which I feel like is pretty early. But yeah, so I think we're gonna walk around. You didn't want anything. Yeah, he had a bagel from the room and I had a protein shake. So well, let's go in the store real quick and I'll show you guys. They have like a few things that are exclusive to the hotel. So I'll show those to you guys. Back here, they have a t-shirt. It's Pixar Place Hotel shirt. It's blue. They have a pin, a magnet. It's a pretty sturdy magnet. A coffee mug. I'm not sure if this hat is, because it doesn't say Pixar Place Hotel. I feel like I've seen this before, but maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. But this is a Nike one. And then they have a robe and you can get it embroidered with your name. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a nod to Ratatouille with Colette. But yeah, so just a little bit of stuff, but still nice that they have some items. But the rest of the shop is mainly Pixar. They have some other Disney stuff too, but good variety of different things. A little chilly this morning. I have pants on today. Supposed to get up to 80 though. Probably get my sunglasses out, but we're gonna walk across and see when they start letting people in, because we do have this separate entrance. So we came out of the front of the hotel here, and across the way, there's this light up here where we can cross the road safely, and that's Grand Californian, which you can get into there. You have a room, if you have your room key for any of the Disney operated resorts, you can walk in through there. If you're coming from a Good Neighbor Hotel, you do have to go like to downtown Disney, but over here as well, they have a pathway for a park entrance for anybody who's staying at a Disneyland operated hotel. So that's what we're gonna take, because we do have park reservations for Pixar, or I was gonna say Pixar Pier, for California Adventure today. And it's actually just right there. You can see the Mickey's Fun Wheel, or Pixar Pal Around they call it now. So we're gonna go there and see how we want to start our day. We are in on the path here. You just walk off to the right. There's a security guard there who'll kind of instruct you, and then you just scan your room key. And then you go back into this little entrance. I'm not sure if this is the one that the Grand Californian people are using right now too, because it looked like their entrance was closed. I think so, but I did not know about this entrance. Like, I don't know if this was here last time we were here, because I think technically even if you're staying at Disneyland Hotel, you could come over here too and use it, because it said like any Disneyland hotel. So super nice way to start the day, rather than having to, you know, get all congested in downtown Disney and all of that. Much more relaxing. We just got through security. That line was really nice. We like stood there for a little bit, obviously, but it's 7:53 right now. The park opens at 8, and they already checked our tickets, and so we're standing here at the corner of Pixar Pier, so we're kind of near Corn Dog Castle. And we can go back through there as well later in the day if we want to. But yeah, so we think we're going to try to do Radiator Springs Racers. So we'll see how that goes. But if it looks too busy, then we might just go to Guardians. We'll have to see. There was only like 50 of us at our entrance, which I feel like wasn't bad. So, I mean, obviously there's plenty of people at the front of the park, but I'm going to try to get over to Cars Land. There's lightning getting ready to come out, and we're in Radiator Springs. Well, we came over here, and there's about a group of like literally thousands of people. What it looked like 1,000 people basically. So we were like, you know what, Guardians it is, and we might just buy a pass, because I know my parents want to ride that too. So we'll just pay for it and ride it together. And then maybe try to do it for early entry tomorrow as well. But yeah, so now we're gonna head over to Guardians. I don't know what the line will look like for that either, but this is normally like the really big one here. And even though we did get in here pretty fast, and we were only like of 3 other people that were coming in from our entrance over to here, but You just can't compete with that main entrance, at least on days where everybody gets in at the same time. So gonna head over to Guardians of the Galaxy and try to ride that this morning. Pretty long line for this as well, but we're just gonna pick it and go because otherwise we won't get on anything because it's spring break and it's a weekend. Just got off Guardians and I love that ride so much. It's such a good one.
Yeah.
But it was posted at 75 minutes, but we only waited like 40-ish, so it wasn't too bad. But now I think we're just gonna head over to Pixar Pier and walk around a little bit and take some pictures and stuff like that. But now we're on, I don't know if they consider this Hollywood Boulevard over here, but like the animation building's over here, so in there it's really, really neat. They have all sorts of experiences, some food and some shops. Very beautiful day out. It's supposed to get up to 80 today, which is definitely like the warmest it's been since we've been here. I am wearing pants, so hopefully it doesn't get too hot, but I'm sure we'll manage because there is a cool breeze. So we were in line for Incredicoaster, and unfortunately it broke down after we were like so close, but thankfully they gave us a fast pass, so hopefully when it's back later we can go ride it. But my parents are heading in here, so we're going to meet up with them, and I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to see what the wait times are and stuff like that, but I know they'll probably want to ride Radiator Springs, so we'll probably get lightning lanes for that, and maybe we'll come play some of the Carnival games over here because we love doing that. It's only 10 o'clock, so been in the park for 2 hours, so we only rode one thing, but we got some pictures and just taking our time, which has been nice. I'm starting to get hungry, so hopefully we can find something soon. I'm not sure what time the booths open. There's really not that many booths here, which is kind of funny. So I don't know, we'll have to check things out, look at the passport to see what we want. There's a few things I already had my eye on, but again, I don't know if those open at 10 or 11, so hopefully they'll be opening soon. So when we were waiting for the Spider-Man show, it shut down, or it like didn't work. So we're now over at Radiator Springs. We got our lightning lane for like right as we needed to come over. So we're now in line for that and whipping through here pretty quick. It was $22 a person a day, but it's a 100-minute wait right now too. So, and we're with my parents who are patient people, which obviously we probably wouldn't want us to do a 100-minute wait either. So it's just easier for us to buy this and do it that way. But we'll probably spend some time in Carsland over here for a little bit before seeing what else we can do. And there's another Spider-Man show at 10:45, so maybe we'll try to hit that one and hopefully it'll work.
Yet, just follow Meter into town to get ready. Meter!
Grace, huh? It's gonna be fun. Hey, here we go, just sneak up on it. Don't let Frank catch you.
We have a visitor.
The old history design is flatted.
Radiator Springs.
Champion needs speed
And style.
Luigi, give our friend your best.
For you, my friend, only the best. Big up. Oh, yes. Look. Wonderful times. Now you look like a real race car. Going up to the starting line. I'm going to push it.
Tell you what to get your hard. Get it into the groove. Go pay attention. Do it proud.
Come. Guida, the moment she's here. Now comes the time for you to go. Try to get ready and go on.
We decided to grab something quick to eat, so we just got the club to share, but I love how they have like a little game for kids on the little tray there. We're on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. It's only like a 15-20 minute wait.
This one's always fun.
Yeah, it's getting warm out. The sun's out. Also, all of our tractors getting ready. Oh my god. We're in San Francisco and we're gonna go over to the bakery tour. Gotta get our piece of sourdough. These ones aren't for sale, but you can buy like Mickey shaped ones. And they make it all here. And then over here at this cafe, they have different foods that include the bread. He's using this press to make the character shapes. So that presses it. And he brings it over to him and he kind of takes off the excess and then assembles the eyes and sprays everything so it's ready to go in the oven. You can get Baymax and Mickey breads. This is so cute. Got some tokens to play the games. It's $5 a play. So a little pricey, but it is good prizes if you win a prize.
Ready, set.
Oh no. We got Wally. So that's if you have 4 to 5 players, you can win either Wally or Eve. If you have 2 to 3, you get Mo or the Boot.
Oh, there's a ball.
I'm not sure what is going on here today, but I feel like everything's closing down, like intermittently. Like Golden Zephyr's down, Radiator Springs was down, the Spider-Man animatronic show was down, the Credit Coaster was down. Like it's just like one thing after the other. But I think we're gonna grab an item or two from the Food and Wine Festival, and we're gonna get our Sip and Savor Pass, which like you can get those here, and so it saves you a little bit of money. And we're gonna grab something to drink, and then we're probably gonna head over to Disneyland. It's around, what time is it, like 1?
Yeah, it's close to 1.
It's around 1 now, it's getting busy. But yeah, so we're gonna see how things are over at Disneyland and hang out over there for a little bit after we grab a few things over here. So it seems like for quite a few of the stops here, it's like one checkout and then you have to go get in another line to pick up. It's not like a flow like Disney World, which I feel like is kind of not smart, but whatever. So I'm in line now to purchase. Then you're gonna get the Sip and Savor Pass, and then order the raspberry horchata. And with that Sip and Savor Pass too, it only certain things count under it, so it's not like everything. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that raspberry horchata. It's a alcohol-free beverage, so that does count. But even some of the food doesn't count, so just be mindful depending on what you want. It'll say in the guide, or it says on the menu too, if it's eligible for the Sip and Savor Pass. So we got the Sip and Savor Pass. It's an 8-item pass. so we can use it whenever. And then you have like a barcode on the back that keeps track, or barcode on the back which keeps track, and then it has like a code that you have to enter into the like the card reader. They also gave us this little plate to take your drinks and food on. And so we ordered 2 things. We ordered the horchata and the musubi. But the thing is, the one we went over to redeem the musubi, and they're like, oh, we're out of the rice, so come back in 20 minutes. And then we went to go redeem the horchata, and the line's massive. It has like 50 people in line. So we're just gonna keep the receipt, because if you just keep the receipt, you can go back at any time and get it, like, because they haven't marked it off. So that's what we're gonna do, because everything here is just like chaos, and so I'm like, I'm not waiting in a 50 people deep line. And it's because it's not fast like Disney World is, or like Epcot is rather. So that's frustrating. So I think we're just gonna go to the front of the park, go through the shops, and kind of go from there. We're gonna head over to Disneyland, just to show you guys it's so close. So Disneyland's right there, past the monorail track. California Adventure's right there. Super quick. And just like that, we're over at Disneyland.
Unless it is a coffee on the coffee. I love Java's sweet and hot. He likes it hot. Mr. Lord, I'm a coffee pie. Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup of Java. Slip me a slug from that wonderful mug, yeah, and I'll cut a rug till I'm stuck in it, yeah. Drop your nickel in the pot, yo. Taking it slow, waiter, waiter, bird coming there. I love tea, I love the Java Jam, and it loves me.
Hi, Bing Bong! So nice to meet you. So we just came back to the room because it was a nightmare in there. We were trying to get food and like couldn't even find a seat anywhere in Disneyland. So we decided to eat at Earl Sandwich, and then we came back to the room before. We're gonna chill out here for a little bit, and then we'll probably go back in tonight at some point. We have World of Color like standing room that we signed up for, so we'll have to do that. When we came back, we met Bing Bong, so that was fun because he meets at our hotel, but they don't have like, I don't know if they have scheduled times or not, but he was there, so we met him, which was fun, and I got a clip of that. But we're gonna do a little pin unboxing. It's like imaginative icons, so these are what you can get. It's a mini bow, the sorcerer hat, Pain and Panic in a cup, the genie lamp, some Sword in the Stone, Yzma, Cusco's Poison, the pumpkin, and then this is Robin Hood, his hat. These were cute. There's 2 in each. I think the ones I want the most, Sorcerer Mickey hat, Pain and Panic I like, Yzma I like, and the pumpkin I like. I really want the pumpkin. I don't know, those 4 I'd be happy with. I mean, any of them I'd be happy with, but hopefully those 4, which I got 2 packs of 2, so that's not gonna happen, but we'll try. And also, these are like so expensive. Do you want to come in, Grant? Mm-hmm. They're in blind bags. I'm just praying to God these aren't like 2 of the same thing. Yay! Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. I think this is Yzma. Slay.
You always like feeling them beforehand, and I kind of just go for it.
These bags. I mean, I guess they're little. Yes! Oh, Cusco's Poison. Cusco's Poison.
My favorite.
Obsessed. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
If we get 2 the same, that's kind of annoying, but...
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Hood.
Oh, he's on his hat.
Yeah, just like...
Interesting.
And then
so
another pumpkin. At least it wasn't like... Because you know sometimes in the pin packs it'd be like duplicates?
Yeah.
But
hey,
at least we got the pumpkin
3 out of
and we
4.
got Yzma.
Yeah.
So it's super windy, so it's probably not the best sound. But we came out to the like pool deck area. The pool is currently closed, but they do have like a sun deck out here with like lawn games and stuff like that. They have like the Lexo ball in the grass here. So I'm gonna take a peek around here. They have like shuffleboard and some different games and stuff, and they have all these lights that light up at night. So this is a nice area, especially if you have like younger kids, like let off some steam maybe. I think that's a super nice touch because it's super similar to some of the stuff we have at Walt Disney World. Like Contemporary has stuff like this, Riviera, other deluxe resorts like that. I feel like too, considering this is supposed to be kind of like their version of like a value resort, or it is like the most affordable resort on property, not saying it is super affordable, because I feel like all the Disneyland hotels are pretty pricey to stay at compared to like if you're comparing to Walt Disney World. But they have like a fitness studio here, they have like all sorts of stuff, so definitely pretty good value for your dollar. And I feel like you're really not missing out on anything if you stay here versus if you stay at like Disneyland Hotel or Grand Californian. Even though those hotels might be more like sprawling and bigger, like you still have a lot of the same amenities, which is really nice. We just popped into the fitness center just to see it. It's actually, I feel like, bigger than some of the Disney World hotels.
Yeah, for real.
Not a ton of equipment, but you know. So there's 2 ellipticals, a rower, 2 treadmills, 2 bikes, one with a back, one without.
Just all the free weights existing is
Yeah.
a step above half the
Balls.
Disney
There's
resorts.
even like a step, water, free weights. They have one of these things too, this tonal thing. Our JW Marriott had one of these. Honestly, pretty nice.
It is nice.
Lots of mats over there. Yeah, pretty nice setup here. Oh, they have bottled water too. So there you go. They even have like a rental car office here. Like you can rent a car through Enterprise here. So it does have limited hours on the weekends, but I think that's super interesting that they have that here too. Here you can get a better view of all of these kind of like glass art things that you could see from the lobby. So the lobby's right below us. It's now going on 6 or so, and we're over at Disneyland Hotel. So we walked here from our hotel, super short walk. And again, you can get in to like the gate with just your room key for another Disneyland owned resort. And so we're gonna grab dinner here. We just went to the gift shop to take a peek, and then we'll probably head back into the park. We have World of Color at like 9:15 or so, I think, or 9. So just trying to take our time getting over there because it's just busy today, and there's long waits for the ride, so like we can't really do much. But Grant and I do need to use our fast pass for the Incredicoaster before World of Color. So that's kind of what's on the agenda. The quick service here has like Hawaiian food, which we've never even eaten here. Even when we stayed here, we didn't eat here, so excited to try that. We're back in Disney's California Adventure. We just rode Incredicoaster because we had that fast pass from earlier when it shut down, and it's around 7:45 right now. We have World of Color at 9, which we can go into the reserved standing room until 8:48 or something. Which technically it's open now, but we're not gonna like sit there and camp out or anything, at least not right this second. But we're gonna go ahead to Clarabelle's at the front of the park and get some ice cream for dessert. Our dinner at Disneyland Hotel was really good. I forgot what the restaurant's name is, but it's like the Hawaiian walk-up place. It was pretty good. It was weird because like the food wasn't warm. It was like lukewarm, but the flavor was good. So if it was like not lukewarm, it would have been a lot better. But still was good because it had like stir-fry veggies and stuff. So it was nice to just have like a vegetable and rice and chicken. But yeah, so we're gonna head toward the front of the park. But everything's lit up now, so it looks so pretty. San Francisco over there all lit up. And then Pixar Pier in the distance there. I'm not sure if this will be the same version of World of Color that we saw when we came like almost 2 years ago. So we'll have to see. I've never seen the original World of Color, and I wish I would have because I feel like the newer version isn't as good. But either way, like my parents have never seen it because when we all came together in 2018, they weren't doing World of Color. They're excited to see it, and then we'll probably just head back to the hotel, even though the park will be open for another few hours after that. This park closed at 10, Disneyland closed at midnight, but I don't know. I feel like there's not much for us to do, but maybe we'll change our minds, we'll see. But if not, then we're gonna head back to our hotel, shower and stuff, and then tomorrow morning we have early entry here.